You must be feeling fairly pleased by how Liz fared last night.
Well, I think her performance, just showed how calm she is under pressure. It showed her incredible experience. She got across her track record of delivery. I think her plans on taxation, on helping support families with the cost of living crisis, all came across really well. And I think last night in the debate, we did really see some of Liz's human side, some of that humour when she bounced back to Chris Mason about the Claire's accessories affair. And obviously looking at your guys' poll, I'm not going to reveal the result of it right now, but I did take a look earlier and Liz Truss was well ahead amongst your viewers.
The biggest criticism of her, though, is this lack of consistency. And she says she's been on a political journey, but it's quite hard to get around some of the sort of U-turns she's had in personal policy.
I wouldn't say it is really. I mean, you look at, she gets critiqued for being a Lib Dem. That was back when I was about 2 years old is when she left the Lib Dems and joined the Conservative Party. So I'd say, 20 odd years of service is definitely good enough for me. And also she's had critique over the fact that she voted Remain, which she's kind of admitted and really stood up to. But look at her track record since then. Look at what she's actually done in government to try and deliver Brexit and deliver those Brexit opportunities. The dozens of new trade deals, the fact that she's been pushing through the Northern Ireland Protocol bill to really finalise those final details of Brexit. A very difficult bill that was handed to her last minute after the resignation of Lord Frost that she's done alongside her duties as Foreign Secretary. She really is committed to Brexit and she's committed to seeing those opportunities delivered to people right across this country. That's what I judge Liz on, her track record.
If we look at some of the headlines this morning, Tory leadership candidates clash in acrimonious debate, bitter Tory rivals get personal. How worried are you, just outside of the debate, that come the 5th of September, this party has to act as one rather than this sort of like mudslinging and yesterday very personal attacks? The general public, the majority of us who can't vote in those debates, will inherit this government and they may slightly lose faith in them because of how Conservative candidates have been behaving.
Well, these are two people fighting for the top job. You would expect them to have very robust debates and discussions around policy areas, and that's where the key clashes are, particularly over tax policy. But actually, I had this discussion at home last night. Someone asked, what is it? Do you think that the party can come back together in September realistically? And of course I do, because ultimately we are all one team. We're still Conservatives to our core, regardless of stances on individual policy. And at the end of the day, what unites us are those Conservative values of aspiration and opportunity, but also the desire to beat Labour in the next election so that we can continue delivering for the country. So I'm very confident that the party can and will come together in September with a renewed focus for, delivering for people at home, but also winning that next election.